So it is Werewolf Wednesday. Yeah. Today on the agenda for lifts, decline, um, biceps. What else do I want to work on today? Maybe some back. Though I pulled my back out a little bit on my left side doing some deadlifts yesterday because just wasn't feeling it, but still got the lift in. Uh, so biceps, decline, core, cardio. I'm not sure what else I'll be working on today, but trying to work on some other projects as well as far as Crimson Fitness. So stay tuned for that. Possibly going into a partnership, hopefully, with another supplement store. So I'll be co-owner of that if all goes according to plan. And that'll be even better because I'll be able to give you guys reviews on, whatever, pre-workout, protein, pro hormones, creatine, whatever stuff we carry. And that'll be, because like, sorry, a lot of like the supplement brands, believe it or not, are all owned by either one or two or three different companies, and it does, if you don't know by now, they just change the name and it's the same shit. Just like in the grocery store, you go to buy the store brand, it's basically Heinz ketchup instead of buying America's Choice or whatever the fuck it is, So, but regardless, like certain stuff you see like the influencers use, it's sketchy at best. I'm not going to name any brands or any influencers, but it's like I've pretty much used every supplement that is legit. A lot of people are hopping on all these different things, like they're all about SARMs or the pro hormones, and a lot of this shit is basically the same shit. Or they'll be thinking they'll be taking a SARM and it's just a super powered pro hormone, and that's why the guys end up getting gyno or stuff, because they're just loading up on stuff that's not really what it's meant to do. A lot of people are saying, oh, you gotta, especially if you're doing gear, more is best, but kind of you just gotta, most people don't have the genetic makeup for blasting gear. It's difficult because people want to get big or get shredded, and they use that as a quick fix, but you still got to put in the work, you still got to put in the diet, and you got to have the mindset and understand that certain compounds will in the long run be detrimental. And you see like a lot of these young bodybuilders dropping dead because they're blasting too much gear too quickly, and their organs and their heart and other internal components can't keep up. Is it a shame? Yeah. And it's also like, they should know better. They should also get their blood work done. But for anyone who is going to be tapping into the dark side, as we call it in the industry, just do your research. Make sure you know exactly what you're getting into, because it's not just like a one cycle. It's never just one cycle. And you gotta realize the ramifications of, messing with your body's natural production of testosterone, its hormones. If you start hopping on shit when you're in your early 20s or even in your teens, you're not necessarily at your muscle maturity. And, you're gonna be putting on size, putting on this muscle, but it's not aged muscle. So it's like, okay, you'll be blasting gear, getting big, and then that'll lead to injuries because your muscles, they'll be big and you're, strong, but your tendons and everything else won't have we call it like the aged experience of the stretch of the actual range of motion. That's why you see like a lot of the young kids, they tearing pecs, trying to, copy their favorite influencers, getting, the high reps. Not to name any names, but you know who I'm talking about. The curse of certain people and certain set of brothers. They're all fun to watch. They pretty much for the most part do know what they're doing, but you know, certain people push it too much, and then they get, you know, injured, and no one wants to get injured, and it's a shitty deal, especially, you know, for the young guys, because trust me, I've gotten injured. I've tore a freaking abductor, for God's sake. So that hinders my squat and certain leg exercises for me. But you know, it's all fun and games. Just got to make sure that it's more fun and you don't lose the game. So that is all for Werewolf Wednesday. I will see you guys later at my gym.